Barcelona's transfer window is heating up fast, and the drama isn't slowing down anytime soon. Marcus Rashford's dream move to Camp Nou may now be off, with Barca reportedly turning their attention to Ademola Lookman instead. Roony Bardghji has landed in Barcelona, set to join the first team in Barca Athletic, and his younger brother is coming too. Meanwhile, manager Hansi Flick is taking control of key negotiations, personally stepping into talks with Liverpool as he pushes to sign Luis Díaz. And that's not all. Promising talents like Joffre Torrents, Ibrahim Diarra, and Jan Virgili are getting ready to shine in the pre-season tour under Flick's watchful eye. From shocking transfer twists to rising La Masia stars, here's everything you need to know about Barcelona's evolving squad and transfer strategy. Big transfer twists at FC Barcelona this summer. Just when it looked like Marcus Rashford was set to make his dream move to Camp Nou, the club may be heading in a completely different direction. New reports suggest Ademola Lookman has emerged as the surprise alternative, with Barca shifting focus away from Rashford. Meanwhile, Roony Bardghji has landed in Barcelona, ready to complete his signing, and he's not alone. His younger brother is also joining the club's youth ranks. Plus, Hansi Flick is ready to take personal charge of negotiations for Luis Díaz, as Bayern Munich enter the race and competition intensifies. Will Flick's direct involvement help seal the deal? In this video we break down all the latest: Rashford's setback, Lookman's rise, Bardghji's future, and the Diaz drama. Let's get into it. Marcus Rashford's dream move to Barcelona may never materialize as the Spanish giants have reportedly selected an alternative, Ademola Lookman. Rashford's time at Manchester United is realistically over, but both he and the club are struggling to find an exit route. The 27-year-old spent half of last season on loan at Aston Villa but has made it clear that he favors a move to Barcelona, with the Catalan club looking to strengthen their attacking depth. Initially, it looked as if Rashford's move would not come to be, with Barcelona going all out to sign Nico Williams, only for the 22-year-old to go sign a 10-year deal with Athletic Bilbao. Rashford then would have been hopeful about his chances, but a report from Spain suggests Barcelona are going after an alternative, former Everton winger Lookman. Sport, a newspaper based in Barcelona, says head coach Hansi Flick likes the 27-year-old and that he could be available for less than €50 million. The Blaugrana have other options on the table, such as Rafa Leo, and are also reportedly keeping a close eye on the situation of Atlanta star Ademola Lookman, journalist Luis Miguelsan said. He's a player Flick likes, but his situation isn't encouraging because relations with his entourage are currently strained. Lookman has been trying for years to make the big leap from Atlanta to a top-flight Champions League club, but so far no one has taken the step to sign him. The Italian club took a chance by signing him from Leipzig for €10 million, and he's exploded onto the scene. He's been gaining international prominence and is now a more mature player, although he needs to take a definitive step to establish himself at the elite level, as his performance is still very inconsistent. He's a pure winger, fast and capable of scoring goals. And he can play in all attacking positions, something Barca highly valued in Luis Díaz, the leading candidate to fill that position if financially possible. Atlanta would be willing to negotiate his sale for less than €50 million because his contract expires in 2027 and he hasn't renewed yet, and Tottenham are strongly interested in signing him. One stumbling block, though, could be Lookman's choice of agency and their involvement with an ongoing issue at Barcelona. The major handicap is that Lookman shares a representation agency with Marc-Andre ter Stegen, and problems with the goalkeeper are brewing. The German will push hard to stay at Barca, and this could create an awkward situation for all parties, which could significantly impact relations with Lookman's entourage. For now, Barca only has information about his situation, like that of many wingers, but nothing has been done about it. Meanwhile, transfer reporter Fabrizio Romano says Rashford is very open to the Barcelona move and is basically waiting for Barca. Marcus Rashford would be very keen on a move to Barcelona. Marcus Rashford is very open to that opportunity. I always told you since January, and I keep repeating, that Rashford would love Barca move, and he's basically waiting for Barca move because he has many opportunities. Barcelona told what to expect from Roony Bardghji by former coach. Barcelona are widely expected to complete the signing of FC Copenhagen winger Roony Bardghji in the upcoming days, and they now know what to expect from their new player. Juan Andrés Martínez, coach of Copenhagen's under-19 team, spoke to Gigantes and shed some light into Bardghji's skills and style of play, and also provided a positive update on his injury status as the 19-year-old is finishing his recovery after suffering a torn ACL last year. He's not a forward who holds up play. He plays on the wing as a winger and has also been seen as a 10. He's a very assist-oriented winger. He's left-footed but knows how to use his right well. He's a young player. He's only 19 years old. He tore his cruciate ligament. We developed a recovery plan. He hasn't had any setbacks. You can be confident about his knee. That he's not a forward who holds up play, quote, is a very interesting insight into Bardghji's game. And if true, his style is a good fit for Hansi Flick's system, which is at its very best in transition with quick passes and strong wing play. Roony Bardghji is set to divide his time between the Barcelona first team and Juliano Belletti's Barça Athletic during the upcoming season. If everything goes according to plan in terms of his development and adaptation, the young winger could serve as a reliable backup for Lamine Yamal, particularly in less high-pressure games. Meanwhile, Hansi Flick isn't just watching from the sidelines. The Barcelona manager is ready to personally step in to help the club secure the signing of Luis Díaz from Liverpool. With fierce competition from clubs like Bayern Munich, Flick wants to play an active role in the talks, and his direct involvement could be a decisive factor in convincing both Diaz and Liverpool to agree to the deal. Barcelona have reportedly decided not to sell their talented La Masia midfielders Fermin Lopez and Marc Casado, despite interest from several clubs, including teams in the Premier League in Saudi Arabia. Barcelona are getting closer to reaching the goal of operating under the 1:1 rule, which would allow the club to register new players without restrictions. One of the key conditions, however, is the sale of a significant member of the current squad, both to reduce the wage bill and to bring in funds from the transfer. Marc-Andre ter Stegen's refusal to leave, despite the arrival of Joan Garcia, has led to speculations that Barca may have to part ways with a different player. And the La Masia midfield duo of Fermin Lopez and Marc Casado have been mentioned as possible candidates, owing to the interest they have garnered from the Premier League. Barcelona will not sell Fermin or Casado. However, according to Catalunya Radio, neither Fermin Lopez nor Marc Casado will be part of any exit plan as far as Barcelona are concerned this summer. Despite both midfielders being mentioned in speculation alongside other players, neither Deco nor Hansi Flick are considering letting them go. Fermin Lopez is currently facing tough competition in Barcelona's midfield, with Dani Olmo and Gavi ahead of him for the number 10 role. There's even talk that Rafinha could be used more centrally, which would make it even harder for Fermin to get regular minutes. Because of this, several clubs from the Premier League in Saudi Arabia have expressed interest in signing him. Marc Casado is in a similar situation. With Pedri, Frenkie de Jong and Gavi all established in midfield, and with Marc Bernal expected to return from injury soon, Casado's path to consistent first-team football also looks challenging. Like Fermin, he's also attracting Premier League interest. Despite all this, neither player wants to leave, and Barcelona have no intention of selling them. The club considers both as key pieces for the future and has made it clear that the La Masia duo is staying put this summer. FC Barcelona will continue to trust their youngsters no matter what. Historically, the Catalan club has always done better when going down this particular path. Fortunately, the talent pool at Barcelona even today puts other clubs to shame. Young players like Pedri continue to shine and receive praise, and others like Lamine Yamal are already seen as world beaters. This depth and quality of young talent is a true privilege that Barca has, and the club continues to make the most of it. However, just because the club already has some proven talents does not mean that they will not trust others to evolve and adapt as well. After all, each new season brings with it new possibilities and new opportunities for Barcelona to try out unproven talents and give them opportunities. Jofre Torrents could get his big break at Barcelona. Thus, this upcoming preseason tour should be a golden opportunity for those youngsters that are keen to make a name for themselves. One name in particular to keep an eye on, however, is Spanish left-back Jofre Torrents. As highlighted by Sport, the 18-year-old Barcelona athletic left-back is one of the most promising names within the youth setup. However, he could very likely get a massive opportunity to make a big leap during the upcoming preseason tour. Despite his young age and Barca Athletic's rather frustrating recent season, he was seen as one of the side's few bright spots. Moreover, while people within the club seem to believe that he is ready for first-team action already, Barcelona are trying to take things slowly and gradually. A crucial preseason tour for the youngsters. While Alejandro Balde was also around his age when he made the breakthrough to the first team, Barca is giving Torrents all the room he needs to develop on his own terms. However, even for the player himself, this preseason tour up ahead is a chance that he wants to make the most out of. Even before the summer break, Hansi Flick reportedly informed him about this opportunity. With the player already on Flick's radar, He knows now that if he does get the chance to feature during the preseason tour, it will be his path to the first team if he can shine just enough. Ideally, Barcelona would love to have another reliable left-back to count on in the first team. While Bald remains the starter and Gerard Martin is there to provide depth, the addition of a talented youngster like Joffre Torrens would drastically improve the overall depth and quality in that position. However, Barcelona are not only going to be giving Torrens a chance during the preseason tour. Other impressive youngsters such as Ibrahim Diarra and Jan Virgili are also expected to be a part of the tour, and Flick will undoubtedly be keeping a close eye on them. So much is happening at Barca right now, and each move is shaping the club's future. Marcus Rashford may be left waiting as Flick shifts gears toward Ademola Lookman and personally leads the Luis Díaz chase. Roony Bardghji is already here, ready to make an impact, and his brother's arrival shows that Barca are investing in the next generation too. Even more exciting is the trust being shown in La Masia talents. Fermin Lopez and Marc Casado are going nowhere, and Joffre Torrens could be the next big breakout star if he takes his chance on the preseason tour. One thing is clear, Barcelona are building something big, blending star power with young potential, and under Flick's leadership this could be the start of a new era.